Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Anis.Rahman, final year MBBS student at Abbottabad International Medical Institute, and you are watching Anis.Medventure. For the sake of orientation, this is fifth part of our videos on series on introduction and approach to the modular system. First video was general guidelines, introduction and approach to the modular system. Second video was specifically for first year MBBS, broken into 2A and 2B. Third video was for second year MBBS, again broken into 2A and 2B. Fourth video was on third year MBBS, again 2A and 2B, and now we are into our fifth video, that is introduction, approach and general guidelines for modular system in MBBS fourth year. Well, with this orientation, let's formally begin our discussion. We'll, as usual, break this discussion into 5 domains. Number 1, 5 general considerations one should have once he or she enters in first year MBBS. You can skip this part if you have watched our previous videos. Number 2, subjects in fourth year MBBS. Number 3, modules and blocks in fourth year MBBS and their integration with subjects. Number 4, resources, learning oriented resources and exam oriented resources recommended to be used in fourth year MBBS. And number 5, an example how to integrate learning oriented and exam oriented resources together with a conclusion. So let's begin. First, general considerations. Well, there are 5 general considerations I consider that every first year MBBS student should know. Number 1 is that once you step into MBBS, this is a different world than your FSC or A levels you were in at your college. Because now most of the time you are on your own. In FSC or in A levels, specifically in FSC, your teachers used to hold your finger and walk you step by step towards your exam, towards your studies, every question marked, and same syllabus you have studied, whatever you have studied, that was supposed to appear in exam. But that is not the case here. Here the resources are extensive, the syllabus is extensive, and your teachers at college are mostly your facilitators rather than step-by-step teachers. So you have to more depend on self-study. So this is first consideration you have to keep in your minds. Yeah. So secondly, you have to understand that do not fall into the trap of comparison. This trap of comparison is very dangerous demon which will eat you from inside. By this I mean that don't compare yourself with others in your class who is using what or who is studying from which resources, who is studying from which thick book and I'm studying this smaller book, or someone is studying from three resources and I'm only using one resource, and someone is scoring above 90th centile and I'm just going above 70. And this comparison and comparing, if you are a private student, comparing yourself with a student at public medical college, so this comparison, this is just abolished once you enter into a professional degree. No, not just for MBBS students but students at large. Once you enter into a professional degree, you are colleagues more than competitors, so you have to help each other out rather than competing with each other. So helping will bring you more, so you have to go with this abundance mentality and this cornucopia of abundance rather than restricting yourself with the specific resources which you don't want to share with others. So that mentality won't work here. That is the second consideration. Thirdly, you have to understand that now you have to balance between learning oriented study and exam oriented study. Well, I won't discuss this in detail. We'll integrate this learning oriented study and exam oriented study into the resources which I'll discuss at the end, because I have broken down resources also into learning oriented resources and exam oriented resources. But for the time being, you have to understand that learning is an attitude which you have to develop. It's not a choice that okay, today I want to learn something, let's go to the school and I'll learn something. It's not that way. It doesn't work that way. Learning is an attitude, not a choice. So you have to be of learning mentality. So if you have learning mentality, in whatever situation you are, you'll never be bored. If you are of learning mentality, you will love what you do. And that is my next consideration. That is the fourth consideration, that love what you do. It is rightly said that if you love what you do, you will never have to work a day in your life. So how do you love what you do? Well, for that reason, for that purpose, you will have to respect what you do. Respect comes first. You might have heard na, that adab pehla kareena hai mohabbat ke qareenon mein. So if you start with respect, respect yourself, respect your institute, respect your teachers, respect your colleagues, whatever comes in front of you, if you just learn how to respect someone, somebody, or something, you will just achieve a different level of bliss. And I just don't want to go into the details of psychology, but that's the fourth consideration I want you to make, that love what you do. And number five, otherwise you will be exhausted by the end of the day. And number five, find true mentors. And that's very true, because see, there are a lot of online resources in this digital world. What I am talking to you is through an online platform, but while talking to you through a video, I am asking you to not depend solely on videos. How ironic is that? But that is true. That, see, not everything can be caught up by online resources. You have to talk to your seniors. You have to find mentors. So finding a mentor, this is a fifth consideration. Finding a mentor who is sincere, who is honest, and who is capable of being a mentor. That is very important, and that is very true for myself. Even when I went to first year MBBS, I didn't even know A of anatomy, but I found a mentor, alhamdulillah, and then things paced up. So finding a mentor in professional degree is very important, because see, now it's just like you talking to your friend on a video call, and you sitting with your friend at a restaurant, talking and eating and hugging and smiling and laughing, and both feelings are different. So it's just like watching just videos like this, or talking to a mentor. These videos can facilitate you, these can help you, these can supplement your primary education, but they can never replace it. So these are the five primary considerations I want you to make once you enter the first year MBBS. After you have made these considerations, now we go to the second part of our video, that is subjects in fourth year MBBS. Well, subjects in fourth year MBBS are very extensive, very numerous, and frightening for some students. But if you are well oriented, if the things are streamlined from the very beginning, then there is nothing which can bother you. So there are essentially 8 baskets of subjects which we will discuss in this video. Number 1, pathology. Number 2, pharmacology. Number 3, forensic medicine. Number 4, community medicine. Number 5, eye. Number 6, ENT. Number 7, gynecology. And number 8, vertically integrated subjects, that is medicine, surgery, and allied subjects. So these 8 baskets of subjects you are going to study in different modules in blocks in fourth year MBBS. Well, as the transition from first year MBBS to second year MBBS was smooth, same is for fourth year MBBS. The transition from third year to fourth year MBBS is relatively smooth, but not as smooth as it was with first year to second year MBBS, because now you are not just going to study patho, pharma, forensic, and community. Here you are also going to study eye, ENT, gynecology, and community medicine in a broader way. So there, as far as pharmapatho forensic is concerned, I will not spend much time on them. We have discussed them in detail in third year video. I'll be spending more time on other subjects which I have mentioned already. So these are the 8 baskets of subjects. Number 2, blocks and modules. As far as blocks and modules are concerned, there are 5 blocks in fourth year MBBS. You had ABC, DEFGHI, first, second, third year MBBS. Now you have JKL in fourth year MBBS plus M1 and M2. These five blocks in uh, fourth year MBBS. Now let's discuss one by one what each block is constituted of. The first block, block J, that consists of only one module, that is neurosciences module. Now you can imagine the from this that there is only one module in one block, how extensive that block is going to be, that module is going to be. So this module is, or this block is neurosciences block, and neurosciences 2 block to be more specific. You studied neurosciences 1 in your second year MBBS, now neurosciences 2 in your fourth year MBBS. There, that was anatomy, physiology, biochemistry. Here it is pathology, pharmacoforensic, and other integrated subjects. So in neurosciences block, as far as pathology is concerned, you will study pathology of the central nervous system, all the uh, infective pathologies, or the degenerative, and all the demyelinating, and all the neoplastic disorders, whatever the pathologies of CNS, you will study in this block. As far as pharmacology, same CNS pharmacology you will study in this block. Forensic medicine, the toxins which act on nervous system, that you will study in this block. As far as community medicine, we'll come into at the end, to it at the end. Vertically integrated subjects, there is very significant proportion of medicine, stroke medicine, and Alzheimer's, and Parkinson's, and some big diseases in this block. So you have to study medicine. Now there is no way out without studying medicine, or strengthening your basics of pathology and pharmacology. Otherwise, you will be lagging behind. And these will be essentially the subjects. As far as community medicine is concerned, I wanted to discuss it in detail because this is a relatively newer subject in fourth year MBBS, though you have studied some part of it in third year MBBS, but not as extensively as you will study in fourth year MBBS. In block J, the proportion of community medicine is constituted majorly of four domains. Number one, epidemiology. Number two, biostatistics. Number three, screening. And number four, chronic diseases such as stroke and other infective diseases of CNS like rabies. So this is essentially part of community medicine, which is present in block J. And you have to study biochemistry and biostatistics, epidemiology, screening. There is no compromise on it, both for the purpose of learning oriented study and exam oriented study. It is very important. I am emphasizing this because many students just take community medicine for granted, and they don't study it the way it needs to be studied, so they are lagging behind in many things. With community medicine, there is a side by side going subject which you will be studying throughout your fourth year, that is research. Research you have been studying in third year MBBS. Many of the students might have got into research by the time they were in first year MBBS, but formally you will be studying research in fourth year MBBS. You will have to produce your own research work by the end of fourth year, so that you will be marked upon that research, and you will have to submit that to your university for the purpose of certification of your fourth year MBBS. So research is very important, which you will be studying along community medicine. So this is about block J and research. As far as block K is concerned, that is again constituted of uh, one module, GIT, and hepatobiliary module. This module, as the name indicates, all the pathology, pharmacology, and toxicology, almost all of the toxicology except which you have studied in third year and block J, is there in block K. So you will be studying forensic medicine, toxicology in block K. And as far as community medicine is concerned, very very scattered topics of community medicine you will be studying block K, and they will be essentially public health related and awareness and education related topics of community medicine which you'll be studying in this block. Now comes the third block, that is block L, one of the very extensive blocks, and this block is constituted of three modules, that is renal module, endocrine module, and reproduction module. Renal module, you can understand from the name what will be there in the module, pathopharmacoforensic community medicine. Okay. And of course, vertically integrated subjects, medicine and surgery. There is going to be a significant proportion. I'm emphasizing it again and again. Here you have to take the classes of medicine and surgery at least for the purpose of passing the exam if you are just studying for exam even. So then this is a renal block. Then after renal block there is endocrine. Again, it goes by the name, but endocrine will be constituted of pathology, pharmacology, and some part of forensic medicine. uh, this will be essentially there in endocrine, and of course vertically integrated subjects, that is medicine. Then the third block, that is reproduction block. This is very important because this block is containing not only pathology, pharmacology, and other subjects. It contains almost all the syllabus of gynecology, which you are going to study during your MBBS, compacted into this single module with other subjects. So this is very extensive module, the reproduction module. You are going to study gynecology in this module as far as current syllabus is concerned. There are rumors, unconfirmed news, that obstetrics might also get included in fourth year MBBS with gynecology, but we are not sure of that yet. So for the time being, gynecology is there in your block L. So these are the three modules of block L. As far as M blocks are concerned, M1 is ENT. All of the ENT which you are supposed to study in your MBBS, you are going to study in this block, ENT block. And the topics of ENT block you will be essentially studying throughout the year with other blocks, but you will be tested upon in block M on singular paper of ENT only. ENT will not be, some topics of ENT will be integrated with other blocks, but ENT as a subject will be tested individually in block M and M1, and M2 is for eye as M1 is for ENT. So these are the 5 blocks and modules which you are going to study in fourth year MBBS.